Hello, everybody, and welcome to another free live preview of California Psychics, where we show you exactly what it's like here to get a reading with us through a 1 hour long live stream. I am your moderator of today's live stream today, and we are joined by one of our top-rated advisors here at California Psychics, Psychic Thalia. How are you doing today, Thalia?
Hello, I'm so excited to be here. Very grateful to be here with each and every person who has made their way to this space, because truly today is the timing could not be more perfect, because Mercury retrograde has completed its dance today, August 11th, and now we are starting clean with some fresh energy. So it's so nice to do it with each and every single one of you that's on here. I'm so grateful.
Yes, it's going to be a fantastic live today, and I can't wait to get into some audience questions today. But before we get started, I do want to list off just a few bits of information that you'll want to know. First of all, we do have an active promo offer going on. If you use this code CLARITY10 right below my screen, you can get a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account to use towards your next one-on-one reading with us. This code can be applied through our app or website. And once again, it is Clarity10 right here, and it expires tonight. So you do want to make sure that you go on our California Psychics website or app and redeem this code with no purchase necessary, Clarity10. And if you want to use it towards your next reading with Psychic Thalia here, make sure you stick around, because we'll be shouting out her exact schedule and the ways to reach her for a one-on-one personalized psychic reading on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Now, With that out of the way as well, I do want to list off some ground rules for some questions that we have today. We unfortunately are not able to answer any legal or medical related questions here at California Psychics. And for medical, this can include treatment questions, medications, pregnancies, fertility questions. And for legal, this can include court cases, custody battles, and just general court decisions. If you do ask about another person, please make sure you at least include their first name, because this will allow Psychic Thalia to connect faster and more accurately answer your question today. And my final note before we get started, we want to urge you not to add any users who message you for a psychic reading after the live stream today. These users are not associated with California Psychics, and the only way to get a reading with Psychic Thalia here or any of our verified California Psychics is to go to californiapsychics.com or the California Psychics app. And now, if you have submitted a question already, I do want to ask if you can go ahead and just put it in the chat as well. You can see there's a lot of people putting in questions, so I do want to make sure you have the maximum amount of chance to get your questions seen. So go ahead and keep putting them in the chat if you want to get that question answered, and we can go ahead and begin. Are you ready to go, Psychic Thalia?
Yes, I am.
All right. And our first one here will actually be from Hannah. Hannah is wanting to know that after reconnecting with Mike after many years, is Mike the person that she is meant to be with, and will they end up being that forever couple and getting married?
Yes. Okay. Hello, Hannah. Thank you for your question. I'm very grateful to connect with you. Okay. So as I'm tapping into things for you, Hannah, I do see Mike and what you're talking about. This is somebody that was from your past and they've come back into your life. And it looks like you knew him actually over a decade ago. And there is a soul contract here. It's very clear from the guides. There's a soul contract, and he is in this very clear space mentally where he is ready to settle down, and he is looking for commitment. So he is looking for that. And I do see you guys rekindling in a romantic way and becoming in a committed relationship. And I do see you settling down together. The fact that I can say these things is so exciting, because I'm like, this is goosebump worthy connection that you've reconnected. The guides, the universe are bringing you guys back together in this divine timing for a reason. So yes, this is your person. Yes. And what a great way to start this, that I get to say yes, that this is your person and you found them. Like, this is what we look for our whole lives. And now he's come back to you, Hannah. So reel it in and let it soak into your bones that this is for real, because the guides are saying, yes, screaming, yes, this is for real.
All right. That was a wonderful way to get us started today. Like you said, Thalia. And Hannah, we want to thank you for your question today. And we hope that answer from Psychic Thalia resonated with you today as well. Make sure you put it in the chat if it did, and we'll put it up on the screen too. And now our next question comes here from Shirley. Shirley wants to know, for mediumship related question, if you have any messages from her late fiance, Rick, about her future, or just any messages in general that Rick would like to pass on to Shirley here. Thank you in advance, Psychic Thalia.
Yes, absolutely. Hello, Shirley. Thank you for coming on today. Okay, I'm so sorry about your husband. I see Rick. Sorry, I'm getting emotional because I can see their bond, like how beautiful it is. And he has lots of messages for Shirley. So if you do want to connect after, I'd love to. But the main thing is he wants you to be happy. And there's something showing me by the water. There was a spot. It looks like it's by the water. That was a spot for both of you two. And he's always with you. And also, Rick is constantly leaving you signs and synchronicities. So that's not in your head. That's him. Like, that is him talking to you. But they are showing me the specific spot that you go to, and he's with you the whole time that you're there. Another thing with Rick too, there's so much coming up, but he really just wants you to be happy and find connection and live your life to the fullest like you deserve. And I know it was really sudden, and he says he's at peace, he's okay, and you can let go any of the guilt that lingers constantly and be free.
Wonderful. Shirley, we want to thank you for your question today. And yes, we are really sorry about Rick as well. But we do hope that this message from Psychic Thalia resonated with you. And we hope that this message from Rick coming through as well resonated with you. But I do want to just thank you for your question today and for attending today's live stream as well. And she is just saying thank you for that message as well. And also Hannah saying that her previous message resonated as well. And right before we get into our next question here from Pam, I did want to just quickly shout out Psychic Thalia. You were saying that you were going to people are probably running online to see when is the very next time you are going to be online and ready for one-on-one readings on California Psychics. But we'll give a full shout out here in just a sec. But when are you going to be online next?
When am I going to be online next? Well, I'm actually going to be online right after this live until 7 p.m. And then I have appointments throughout my schedule from Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. that you can grab. I also am online Tuesday to Thursday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Fridays, I'm online from 5 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Wonderful. And again, if you want to click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, you can pull up Psychic Thalia's profile and find out all that information that she just shouted out, as well as hop right into her call queue because she'll be online right after this. But Pam, thank you for your patience. Our question for you, Psychic Thalia, from Pam is she wants to know if Andrew will be reaching out to her again for a chat and wanting to know if they are still kind of connected or if this may have kind of run its course.
Yes, absolutely. Again, hi, Pam. Thank you for the question. Okay, so when I tap into your energy, Andrew is right around your energy. It looks like there hasn't been too much of a distance since you last connected, but he will reach out to you again. I'm confident and clear that he will reach out to you again because the guides are telling me that this is not the end, that there still is a connection there. Now, what's going on with Andrew is something personal. So it's actually, he's pulled back a little bit because of something personal going on in his life, but the connection between you two is still there. Like he's very much still emotionally connected to you. He's very attracted to the chemistry in the relationship. And in terms of a timeline, I actually see him reaching out to you tomorrow, August 12th. So very soon should tomorrow connect with Andrew. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Pam, for your question today. And we hope that insight from Psychic Thalia resonated with you. And definitely let us know if it did in the chat, and we'll pull it up on the screen like we have with Hannah and Shirley. All right. And now our next question for you, Psychic Thalia, comes from Melissa here, who's wanting to know if she's going to be getting married and specifically if it's going to be happening within the next few years or if there's any new connections coming her way.
Yes. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for your question. This is actually a loaded question for your energy specifically because, Melissa, you are so ready to settle down and explore with a partner. And in terms of will you ever get married? Yes, that is a clear yes, you will get married. I do see marriage in your future. And I actually see that the marriage, if you want to give a timeline, because I can see, is 2027. So it is broad because it's not specific dates, but I'm seeing 2027 for marriage. I'm actually getting a lot of things specifically through her love life that are coming up. A lot of the shadow with her is coming up. So releasing all of that and receiving it. She's so open to receive this love. And that's what's got to release. Just anything, any doubt. She's so beautiful inside and out. And she Melissa, embodying that because you're a walking light. Like you're just a light and it's magnetic. The love that you have, the marriage that you have is a magnetic one. It's forever and it's so worth this wait because you've done all of this internal work and now this person is going to completely match you energetically and frequency wise, which is so rare, right? To find that somebody who is on the same level at the same time. So the universe has actually kind of like been doing its own little, dance to keep her finding the right person. Because there was one other person that they're showing me before that she was confused about. And now they've come and gone for the higher good.
All right. Thank you, Melissa, for your question. And we hope that insight and that message from Psychic Thalia resonated with you. And then moving on to our second question, or our next question, excuse me. We have one here from Kimmy, who I think it's like a duplicate. She says that she has an interview coming up this week. Is this a good job for her to take? And then just kind of duplicates.
Yes.
Thank you for your question, Kimmy.
Hello, Kimmy. Yes, thank you for your question. And right now, her career is the forefront in her energy. That's the forefront of her energy. What's changing in the most positive way is her career up leveling. They're showing me. And this interview coming this week is right in the category of her passions and her soul's purpose. So yes, this is a good job for you to take, because the energy of the company combined that I'm seeing is lovely, which is great. You want to have people that you work with that are great. Plus, it's aligning with your soul's purpose. This specific company, you can grow and it can take you to the next level. They're showing me your creation, and they will take your ideas seriously. You'll be able to speak your truth, speak up. They're showing me in the past you haven't felt heard or seen in certain roles. This one, you're going to feel in your power. I love it. You're going to be in your power, in your element. Yeah, I love that.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kimmy, for your question. And yes, we hope that advice resonated with you. And now, real quick, I did want to take a quick pause because I did want to shout out also the special offer that we have going on California Psychics. This code does expire tonight, so we do want to stress to make sure to redeem this code Clarity10 right below my screen. It is a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account with no purchase necessary, so you can make sure you can redeem that code tonight to use toward your next one-on-one reading on CaliforniaPsychics.com. So I do absolutely just want to stress for y'all to use this, because it's free $10 that you can use towards your next reading, and you can use it toward your next reading with Psychic Thalia here if you enjoyed seeing a free preview of her abilities today and some of the answers that she's given out as well. And I think they have been absolutely swell, splendid. I was mixing up the two, almost trying to say swelled, but anyways, Psychic Thalia, can you go ahead? Can you tell everybody when is the very next time that you're going to be online and available for one-on-one psychic readings for those who do want to connect for that personalized reading experience with a guaranteed answer to all of their questions?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to be on right after this live until 7. Sorry, the timing depends where you are, but now and for 3 hours after I'm going to be on. And then I always have appointments throughout the week from Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. And then I'm online Tuesday to Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And Fridays I'm on from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Amazing. And if you missed any of that information, you can go ahead and click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, and that will pull up Psychic Thalia's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, where you will find all that information she just shouted out, as well as that ability to hop right into her call queue, send her a message, or chat, as you can see at the bottom of our screen here, the very different ways that you can connect with her on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Thank you. For your all's patience. And our next question here comes from Faye, who wants to know if Dee and Faye will be reconnecting, and what his intentions are if we do. Thank you for your question, Faye.
Yes, thank you, Faye, and so great to connect with you. Okay, I see Dee's energy. Now, this isn't a new connection. I can see that it's been kind of going back and forth for a while, and his behavior it's actually extremely hot and cold when I tap into it, like very up, left, right. They're showing me up all over the place. And it's like almost like a loop, taking her on like a Ferris wheel over and over. And then he'll pull back. Now, the thing is with Dee is he is going through his own spiritual awakening right now. Whether he is aware consciously of this or not, I'm not sure. But when you tap into his energy, it's almost as if he is reflecting a lot, and he's there's a lot of grief that comes up around him, but you're helping him grow. His intentions always are pure. Like in his core, he is a great person and he loves you and he cares about you. I can see that clearly. The thing that makes him back and forth is not his intentions, it's his fear of getting his heart broken. It shows me back and it looks like 2018, his heart was broken. Now this is more like a grief thing. And it's hard for him to open up now, but yes, his intentions are still pure and he will contact you again. I see him reaching out to you this week. He's not too far from you. He's just very hot and cold, and it's not because of you. It's truly because of his scarcity that's holding him back.
All right. Thank you, Faye, for your question. And we hope that advice about D resonated with you. Definitely let us know if it did. And you can always connect with Psychic Thalia as well through a one-on-one reading on California Psychics as well if you want to expand further. So thank you again, Faye. And now our next question here comes from Lori, who is wanting to know if she will be seeing Mike soon and if he will be asking her to be in a serious relationship. And actually, I'm so sorry, but I did see a comment about redeeming the code. So if you go to the checkout screen on California Psychics, you should be able to use this code Clarity10 without having to make a purchase itself. You can still type in the promo code and get that free $10. So if you do have any questions, make sure you call our customer service line. They will be able to redeem this code on the back end for you as well. We do have it active until tonight. So make sure you get that free $10. And again, if you have any questions, please call our customer service. They will get it redeemed for you. Thank you for your patience, Lori. Again, for you, Psychic Thalia, do you see Lori seeing Mike soon? And will he be asking Lori to be in a serious relationship?
Yes. Okay. Hi, Lori. Thank you for your question. I can see, I do see Mike's energy, and it looks like he has fallen out of some of his promises that he said before, and that's why you're questioning it. However, with Mike, yes, you will hear from him soon. In terms of a timeline, the guides are showing me August 18th, which is very soon. So I do see you seeing him soon on August 18th. And will he ask you to be in a serious relationship? I do see this happening. However, I'm seeing it in October. So he is going to get there, but I'm seeing the commitment and the relationship happening at the beginning of October for you and Mike, Lori.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lori, for your question. And we are rooting for you and Mike. So definitely let us know how it goes and let Psychic Thalia know how it goes as well. Keep her updated whenever you visit her on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app as well. And now our next question for you, Psychic Thalia, comes from Myrna here. We have a lot of mediumship questions coming in today. So she is wanting to know if there are any messages from her grandfather. He passed in about 2018 and his birthday is coming up on August 31st. Thank you. And also, Myrna, if you happen to have your grandfather's name, I'll be able to pull that up on the screen as well, and that might help Psychic Thalia as well. So thank you.
Yes, thank you, Myrna, for that question. And I'm so sorry about your grandfather. I'm so sorry about your grandfather because I do see him. And the first message comes through is he actually had multiple grandchildren, and it's like you were the chosen one. You guys had that special bond. And you were like his little sidekick. They're showing that he had a lot to do with your upbringing too, which is nice, and got you out about doing. There's certain like routines that you guys had together. Ramon, yeah, it was an R. It was coming through RRR. So it's Ramon. Yeah, he is any messages. First of all, he's telling you that he's chosen you to guide. Sorry, I'm going to get emotional. I get emotional with mediumship questions sometimes because the love is unmatched. This is so, what's the word? It's just so moving to tap into with you and Ramon, because I can see, was there something, you guys did something always together, but it looks like it's almost like it looks like a farm, but it's not a farm. So I'm going to have to tap in more. It's so much is coming up. So if you want to connect with me after, I love that too. But any messages he has is he chose you to guide, to be a guide. So anytime you want to call upon him, you can. He's listening. And also there's something to do with money that's coming through. He's saying the money is yours, and it's not money like actual physical. It's something else that he's saying. The money is yours and telling you to keep shining. Don't dim your sparkle. He always told you something about keep shining and keep thriving because he was like your go-to person. And in 2018, he knows that you were always there, right there with him. He feels it. He knows you were there and he heard you. He says he heard you. So thank you for that question. And again, I'm very sorry because that's such a special bond, and it still is to this day, just not Earth side.
Yes, thank you for your question, and I'm sorry that it got taken off our screen right there at the end. But we want to thank you for your question, and we hope it resonated with you, that message that came through from your grandfather, Ramon, from Psychic Thalia as well. And now moving on to our next question real quick. One here from Angelica, who wants to, another mediumship question coming through. Lots of mediumship questions coming in today. So one from Angelica, who wants to know if there are any messages from her mother, Jessica, that are coming in for Angelica. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Angelica. Happy birthday to your mom, Jessica. Okay, so yes, again, I'm getting emotional. Okay, so with Jessica, your mom, does she have any advice for you? Her advice is, well, first of all, she's saying as above, so below. So she's always with you. But in terms of advice, she says nothing is off limits. There's something that you're dreaming about that you're unsure of. It's almost as if you have imposter syndrome, that you're doubting yourself. She's saying, go for it, dream big. You guys used to talk about all these dreams, and there's a passion that Jessica, your mom, had that you've now carried on. And she is so thankful that you're doing this and not leaving it behind is what she's saying. She's saying, thank you for not leaving those things behind. And your mom leaves you dimes. Your mom leaves you dimes constantly. So if you're finding those are from her. And again, happy birthday to your mom. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Angelica. And we hope that message from Psychic Thalia resonated with you. And we want to thank everybody for bringing in their mediumship questions today. We have a lot of them coming in. And we just want to thank everybody for their questions as well today. We've answered a lot through today's free live preview of California Psychics. And I do want to just take a very quick pause to shout out Psychic Thalia here today, because we are about halfway through our 1 hour live stream. And she has been providing some absolutely fantastic answers to get us started. So before we get kicked off into our second half of our live stream today, Psychic Thalia, can you shout out the very next time that you are going to be online and available for those who are seeking one-on-one personalized readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com and those who are seeking a guaranteed answer to their questions?
Yes, absolutely. So I will be online right after this live. And then during the week, I offer appointments Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. I'm also online Tuesday to Thursday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and Fridays, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Fantastic. And you can always click the link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now to pull up Psychic Thalia's profile on California Psychics, where you can find all that information that she just shouted out. And if you're having any trouble booking with Psychic Thalia or getting started with the California Psychics process, or wanting to know any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to contact our customer care line as well. They can go ahead and help you walk through to set up an account or get booked with a specific psychic if you are having a little bit of trouble figuring it out, or getting an appointment slot if Psychic Thalia's schedule just gets a little bit busy. Our customer care line is really good at booking an appointment slot that can work for both you and Psychic Thalia if so requested as well. So please give her a call if you want that one-on-one personalized reading on californiapsychics.com. And yes, make sure you use that code Clarity10 for a $10 credit to use toward your next reading and with Psychic Thalia here. So hopping right back into questions, we have one here next for Ava, who is saying she wants to know if you can tell tell her how Nate is feeling towards her now and how you possibly see the next step of their connection unfolding, or is the connection between them possibly over? Thank you in advance.
Yes. Hello, beautiful. It's so nice to see you here, and thank you for your time and energy. Okay, so in terms of Nate, when I tap into his energy, this is definitely going to keep unfolding. It's not over. He has retreated for months, because of how intense the connection was. Immediately, as I'm sure you could feel, it was this your person. Like the energy was like, this is my person. It was immediate magnetic like pull, and he's still feeling your energy. So specifically in the evenings too, he thinks about you every single evening, and you're probably feeling at the same time. So the next step for that's going to unfold on your connection is you're going to hear from him. But however, I'm seeing you hearing from him on at the very, very end of August, like the very, very end of August. He's also going to be moving to your location, near your location. So that is going to put you more in the same vicinity, and he needs and wants to talk to you. The guides are showing he can't sit with this guilt of how there was no closure. So this is not the end. It is still going to unfold. And they're showing me very, very end of August, August 30th, like very end. And then he's going to be moving more close onto your location.
Fantastic. Ava, we were glad to connect you with Psychic Thalia today. And we hope that answer from her resonated with you. And if you are wanting to connect with her to talk more about your connection with Nate, you can always visit us on California Psychics. And make sure you use that code Clarity10 for a free $10 credit added to your account. And now moving on to our next question here. Here from Serena, who wants to know if you see her getting a remote executive administration position kind of within the next month, or if you could give any advice towards that career path and her kind of acquiring that position.
Yeah, of course. Hi, Serena. Thank you for connecting today. Okay, so I'm clear that the job that you get is remote. Like they're showing it remote. Like fully remote, like you're not going to the office. It's not hybrid, not once in a while. It's fully remote. I see you starting this position. They're showing me specifically September 12th. Oh, that is a month tomorrow. A month tomorrow, literally, is when I see that the movement, and it's begun September 12th. They're showing. So yes, I do see you getting a remote executive. I mean, it's an executive too. They're showing me you and an executive, administration, same thing. I'm in, executive administration, September 12th. You'll have to let me know if you can, because it's clearly showing September 12th. That's so exciting.
Yes, fantastic. Serena, definitely keep Psychic Thalia in the know about this as well. You can connect with her as well on California Psychics and let her know what the results are within the next month too. And now moving on to our next question here from Tiffany, who wants to know if just what's the spiritual lesson or the purpose behind Darren and Tiffany's relationship together? Are they meant to kind of stand the test of time, or is this kind of a fling relationship?
Okay, yeah. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for the question. I can see why she's asking this, because in Darren's energy, there is a lot of, it's like showing me like a very fiery energy with him. Like it's very fiery. So what I'm saying is the way he moves, the guides are showing me that it's very triggering for you, Tiffany, and in a way where it almost tests you on certain levels, mind, body, soul, to really dive into your own responses to things. And it's like almost like you're up leveling spiritually, but he's remaining down here. So he's not matching you that way. So the spiritual lesson or purpose of it is truly to help you grow. It's helping you grow. Not to say that the connection's not there. The connection is most definitely there. He is just kind of on an energetic level, or where he is on his path and in his journey, he's like a little below you. So just like what it's teaching you is patience, how to respond rather than react, because the way he moves is very sometimes upsetting in a way, like just it irks you. And so it's teaching you a lot of patience. It's also teaching you like how you respond rather than react. The guides are showing you have gone from reacting to situations, and this isn't even just with Darren, it's taught you it through life. Now you really respond so well because you've been tested by him so much. However, I can still see the love is still there. It's so clear, but he just tests you. So the lesson is growth, patience, and understanding.
All right. Thank you, Tiffany, for your question. And we hope that advice from Psychic Thalia resonated with you, and that advice for that connection between you and Darren. And we also just want to thank you for attending today's live stream today as well, and for your question. And now moving on, we do have another mediumship related question for you, Psychic Thalia. And I think that this one was kind of interesting. Her father died in January. However, she feels she has not been able to connect with him anymore. And she is wondering if somebody has been blocking his energy. The medium she went to recently, she feels very off about them and their energy. And she wants to know if they were possibly scamming her, because it almost kind of felt like they were giving kind of predatory vibes, assuming just because, she wanted to connect with her father, and they just kind of wanted to get the money in a dubious way. So we always say no to the dubious psychics here at California Psychics. So yes, take it away, Psychic Thalia.
Yes. Hi, Stephanie. I'm very sorry about your dad. If you do have his name, please leave it in the chat. I am getting a name with a P as well, but I'm trying to pinpoint it because there's two different energies around her of people that have passed. And I'm so sorry that you had that experience with the medium and felt that way. That's awful. So this is the good thing is your dad is not blocked from you. You are going to be able to connect with him. So I suggest, the guides are showing me I'm not sure if you're familiar with cord cutting, but just release the energy from that medium, because you just want to kind of cleanse that off, but because you can connect with him. And I think that there's gotten some doubt just because of maybe the energy that was emitted off from the medium. He's not blocked at all. Your dad is right with you, and he always will be. He always will be. So I'm so sorry that you have to feel that way, especially when you just lost him in January and you're just, feeling like you can't connect with him. You can. You most definitely can connect with him. I see his name. Okay. There's two different energies. It's him that I'm connecting with your dad. So yes, you can connect with him. If you are having trouble at all anymore, just feel free to connect with me or any psychic on California Psychics, because he's there and you can connect with him. I'm positive about that.
Fantastic. And I will be putting a link to our cord cutting ritual guide that we have posted on our social medias before in the past few months. So it just kind of reminded me because you mentioned that. And we do want to thank you for your question, Stephanie. And if you do want to connect more with Psychic Thalia to kind of expand more about that, you can always connect with her on CaliforniaPsychics.com. You can click the link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now to pull up her profile on California Psychics, where you can connect with her for that one-on-one reading experience as well. And now moving on to our next question here, we have one from Donna, who's wanting to know, again, we have a lot of mediumship questions coming in today, Thalia. If you have any messages from her past mother, Marie. She misses her very much and is just wanting to know if there are any messages that are coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Donna. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for sharing your energy here. I am very sorry about Marie, your mom. So she does have messages from you right away. Keep dancing. She's saying keep dancing. There's something with dancing, music, like it's in her soul. And she's with you. She wants you to be happy, and she is obviously misses you so much, but she's right with you. So she wants you to live your life like to the fullest. So she is saying that sometimes you hold your own self back and to let it go. And that's what the dancing comes in, because she's saying really be free, move, express yourself, live who you are, because there's all these blessings that are even about to come in your life now. And she is also telling me too, like there's some sort of guilt that you hold on to with her, and she's saying to release it, like let the guilt go, because she knows that you're always there for her, and it's like you're holding on to something that was out of your control. I never got to say goodbye to her. That's the guilt. That is where it's holding on. And please give yourself grace, because that was out of your control. And even when I look at her, she's dancing. So she's at peace, she's happy, and she just wants you to be happy and free from that guilt and replaying it. How could you have been here? I could have done this. I could have done that. To really let that go. And you can talk to her on a physical level, like even, ask her questions. You will receive responses. That's how closely tied you are. Yeah, keep dancing. I love Marie's energy. Thank you, Donna, for letting me tap to her. She's beautiful. I love this. Like all these medium questions. Look at all the love,
Yes, absolutely. There have been so many that are coming in today as well. And we want to thank you, Donna, for your question today. And we hope that message coming through from Marie through Psychic Thalia resonated with you. And if you are wanting to connect with her more for a one-on-one reading experience, you can always visit her on californiapsychics.com. And now our next question here from Kayla. Actually, right before we get to Kayla's question, I do want to stress out to our users that we are going to be switching to our card pull section here in just a few minutes. And for those who are unfamiliar with our card pull section of our live stream, we switch to card pulls to get through questions just a slight bit faster, so that there is more of an opportunity for you to get your questions answered during the final 15 minutes of today's free live preview of California Psychics. So we will be switching over to that section soon. Kayla's question for you, Psychic Thalia, is when will she be finding her life partner, and has she possibly met him already? Thank you in advance. When is this kind of relationship going to start for her?
Yes. Hi, Kayla. Great to connect with you. Okay. So there's actually two different people coming through for Kayla. One person, Kayla, you have already met. They're already currently in your life, and there's a really good soul connection there. One other person, I can see that you're going to meet them in November. Now, when I'm looking into it, you're meeting them not somewhere where you live, not online though. I don't know if you're traveling in November. It's specifically November. They're showing you meet them traveling. And then someone from your past is also going to come in. The guides are telling me this just so you can, be aware that this person will come back with renewed energy, might I add. But you're going to have to make a choice between the person that comes back. There's a Liam, someone with an L, Leroy, Liam coming in, a specific name too. So this is the year though that you're meeting your life partner this year. So one person in November and another person. And it looks like it's supposed to be the new person. It is the new person that you meet. That would be your life partner. This other person has energy. It's kind of going to test you. They're kind of come in right before this and cause a little confusion. That's why they're bringing this in, to just be aware of that. It looks like you guys had a back and forth for a while back in 2020 is this person that I'm seeing. Hopefully this helps.
All right. Thank you, Kayla, for your question today. And yes, hopefully that advice from Psychic Thalia resonated and yes, will hopefully mean something to you so that you can go ahead and take action, and definitely keep Psychic Talia updated of any developments as well if any special guys do come in. And now that we are a little bit less than 15-ish minutes left in today's free live preview of California Psychics, we are going to be switching over to our card pull section of the live stream. And while we have those questions coming in the form of career card pulls, general, dealer's choice, love card, life path, all sorts of card pulls. We do want to shout out the best ways to reach Psychic Talia here, since she's been providing some fantastic readings on today's free live preview of California Psychics. So, Psychic Talia, can you let everybody know when is the very next time that you're going to be online and available for one-on-one readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com for those who are seeking a guaranteed answer to their questions or maybe a more personalized experience with you?
Yes, luckily I'm going to be on right after this, and I'm excited to connect with whoever I get to connect with. Feeling very grateful for that. And then I have appointments throughout the week, Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. I'm online Tuesday to Thursday from 7 to 10 a.m. and Fridays 5 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Fantastic. And if you missed any of that information, you can always click the link in the description of the live stream that you are watching right now to pull up Psychic Talia's profile and find all that info that she just shouted out, as well as hopping right into her call queue, sending her a message, or booking an appointment with her at a time that works for you as well. You can look at the bottom of your screen to see all the different ways that you can connect with Psychic Talia. And we also want to stress to make sure you use this code Clarity10 right below my screen for a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. Make sure you redeem this code tonight or by tonight, because it will be expiring by tomorrow, and you can use it for a free $10 added to your next reading, and you can redeem it tonight. Hold on to it for later. So just want to stress how much of a good offer this is for y'all. If you haven't redeemed it yet, you want to, so that you can get an extra $10 worth with Psychic Talia here. And now moving on to our first card pull question here from Carrie, who was wanting to know if she could get a career card, please, from you, Psychic Talia.
Yes, absolutely. Hi, Carrie. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. So I'm going to pull a card for your career. Oh, came flying out for you, Carrie. I can feel your energy, and what a great time that we're connecting right now. Right after the retrograde, there's this time of renewal, clarity, forward motion, and we all get to do it together, right? So it came flying out at me, the Page of Swords, okay? So like the Page of Swords. Now, in terms of your career, the thing that the guides are telling me the most is this is a mental awakening for you, like more of a mental awakening in terms of your career, where you are going to be seen in a spotlight. And this comes from your ability to, it's almost like you've had an awakening in terms of your career. Like you are standing up for yourself. There's more boundaries in place here, and you're going to be taken to the next level because of this. It's all showing about your wisdom and like this mental awakening and these fresh ideas. Like this is all about fresh ideas, renewal. All of your ideas are being heard right now. You're in a position where you can do anything, but also the guides are showing holding back. There's also new opportunities, fresh opportunities in your career. So there's something new coming up. If you've been applying to different things, there's new, fresh fresh opportunities in the same field. However, they're showing it's all to do with like this awakening that you have, this wisdom, and the ability that you are able to speak your truth now. Before, they were showing that you were holding back a little bit, and now you're opening up, and that's why it's taking you to the next level. And they're showing you you on publicly noticed, but this is in the very, very beginning of September, a new opportunity in terms of your career, very beginning of September, and it's showing public. Like almost like you're seen. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you, Carrie, for your question today and getting us started with today's card pull section. And now
one more thing. I'm so sorry. They're screaming at me for Carrie that this is what the mental awakening is. She's broken free from some sort of restriction that was holding her back.
Right. Yes.
So,
Yes.
yes.
That is a wonderful and a powerful message. So thank you, Carrie, for your question. And we hope that message did resonate with you as well. And now our next card pull here comes from Hannah, who is wanting to request a love card pull, please. And if she was going to be hearing it from West anytime soon.
Okay. Yes. Hi, Hannah. Thank you for coming on here. I'm so happy to tap into your energy. A love card, and will you hear from Wes soon? Okay. Now this came flying out, the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, now this can, like, it a lot of times can be friendship. However, for you with Wes, what it's showing is you and Wes have a friendship before anything. Like, you actually knew each other to the point where you got to know each other on a friend level. Now this is showing that the friendship and the love is coming together, and there's going to be a commitment. So will you hear from him soon? Yes, in a drastic way too. Like, there's going to be a drastic shift from West. You're going to hear from him this month. Like, you're going to hear from him really soon. I'm surprised. Shockingly, you might hear from him today. Actually, that's how close he is. And with the Two of Cups too, the guides are telling me that this is a closing of an emotional chapter. So you and West actually went through a lot of emotions together, and this is a closing of that part of the relationship. And they're just telling you all is well. This is going to be new. This is going to start anew, is literally what they're saying.
Fantastic. Thank you, Hannah, for your question today. And we do want to stress to also all of our users to make sure you use that code Clarity10 right underneath my screen to make sure you get a free $10 added to your California Psychics account. I just want to stress, because we have less than 10 minutes left in today's free live preview of California Psychics. And also, we want to thank you, everybody, for attending today and submitting everybody's questions. It's been a wonderful opportunity today as well. And right before we get to Alexis's question, yes, Hannah just saying, so exciting that answer from you, Psychic Thalia, and just thank you. So thank you, Hannah. And now our next question from Alexis, who is requesting a general card, please.
Yes. Hello, Alexis. General card reading for you. Great to connect with you today. So, general card for Alexis. A lot of them are flying out here, which is nice. You know what I mean? Because it's happening. So, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I hope you guys can see these. Queen of Wands. So, right away, this is what's coming up for you is you've had so much strength that you've been like, you have like this strength. The guides are showing me that they're really showing me you're an alchemist of self-belief is what they're showing. And this strength that you have is very empowering, very rare, and it's going to take you places. So what's happening in this general, they're saying that you're in the divine timing where it looks like also you're traveling too in the new year, but like a big travel, and I see you settling down next year. Like, I'm seeing, this doesn't come up with the card, but for me, it's coming up as engagement, all of these things. The card actually that resonates too, because it's attraction, passion. She's a magnet right now is what they're telling me. The guides are telling me that Alexis is a magnet for love, for opportunities, for all of these things. And her strength has carried her there. Now it's her time to shine and take in the blessings and receive, because she's been strong for so long. So there's lots and lots and lots coming through. So it's almost making me stutter when I'm getting like all of the messaging coming through, but she's attracting all the opportunities. Alexis, you are a magnet right now.
Oh, it does say that. Well, I was just gonna give. She was giving her follow-up that she is currently engaged at the moment. So.
Sorry, it was coming through. So I know it wasn't part of the card, but the guides were showing me the ring and the engagement. I was like, oh my gosh. So this is your time for you to enjoy all of it. Take in the blessings. You've been strong for so long. This is your time to shine. And the engagement came through so strong. Like, it's part of the path where even in an engagement, you're in a magnet for blessings. That's probably the big travel I'm seeing. I saw this big romantic, passionate travel, and I was like, wow, this is powerful. And that's why, what a beautiful card to pull too for you. So hopefully that helps, and congratulations. That's so exciting.
Yes, thank you, Alexis, for your question. And yes, we hope that message from Psychic Thalia resonated with you as well. And now, as we wind down to the final few minutes of today's free live preview of California Psychics, I do want to stress also for users to redeem this code Clarity10 for a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. I want to stress it because it is a free $10 and it expires tonight. So if you don't redeem it, you are, I guess, just leaving $10 on the table that you could use toward your next reading. Psychic Thalia, can you let everybody know as well, when is the very next time that you're going to be online for these one-on-one readings for those who maybe want to connect with you through a personalized format and for a guaranteed answer to their questions as well?
Yes, I'm going to be online directly after this live. And then I also have appointments Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. I am online Tuesday to Thursdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. and Fridays from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Wonderful.
I add too, if you need an appointment at all, I'm always open to doing that for you. Just send me a little message. I love like accommodating or helping people out if they need something else.
Yes, you can always do so and send Psychic Thalia a message. And once you connect with her that first time, you can always send her just a quick message that is free of almost just like, hey, Psychic Thalia, can you come online? I do need just a question answered real quick. And she might be able to message you back like saying, hey, I'll be on in like 5 minutes or so. So it is that really quick experience or that nice experience. Once you get connected on California Psychics, you can go ahead and just kind of have a little bit of a chat to kind of get set up a reading even outside of a schedule. So gets really personalized. Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to make sure I threw that in there because I do that all the time with people that I'm talking to. I love connecting on that too. It's very personal and it's helpful.
Yes. So yes, make sure you connect with Psychic Thalia and take advantage of our Psychic Notes feature, which is what we're describing. And thank you, Amanda, for your patience. She is requesting a love card, wanting to know if she's going to be hearing from Steve again.
Yes. Hi, Amanda. Okay, let's pull a love card for you, Amanda. Will you hear from Steve again? Amanda, will you hear from Steve again? This is back and forth too. I can feel his energy for a while. Okay. This is the King of Cups. Okay, these are King of Cups for you, Amanda. So what this is showing me really for you and Steve is emotional balance is the main thing coming up. There has been a lot of almost like miscommunication. There's almost miscommunication here where it's very up and down too. And this is bringing a happy medium here where it's going to be very balanced, where you're both going to be able to communicate much more flawlessly once he does come back, because they're showing that right now he has been kind of emotionally up and down, and that's what's keeping him away, because he's not emotionally kind of sound. And it has to do with a lot with what life has thrown at them and just the timing that you guys met. The connection is really there. And this is showing that when you hear from him, the love is going to be much more steady than it ever has been. And you're going to hear from him again. Yes, you will hear from him again.
Fantastic. Thank you, Amanda, for your question today. And our next card pull is going to be here from Andrea, who wants to request a future card from you real quick. Psychic Thalia.
A future card. Hello, Andrea. Okay. It's so exciting because the future, all the possibilities are endless, right? We got okay, flew out. 2 cards flew out. So I'm actually going to just show both because they flew out together. 6 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. For you, Andrea, they came flying out at the same time, so I can't choose because they're both meant for you. And what they're showing is a future card. Andrea, beside the cards are, first of all, screaming in my head from my guides too. For you, there's a lot of marriage happening here because I'm seeing marriage, and they're showing more settlement, and just they're showing you gathering. There's like a gathering of all the people that are important to you all together, and they're showing me a marriage. And yeah, that's the main thing coming through, marriage. There's both these cards in terms of what they mean for that combined, what's coming up for me is the gathering, like the gathering. They just keep showing you gathering with all the people that you love. I'm super mega single right now. There's marriage coming up, super mega. There's marriage, like marriage. And that's why it's showing the gathering. It's super fast. Like this is going to happen fast because I'm clearly seeing marriage. Like that was the very first thing that comes up. And like a gathering, but a big gathering. Like it's everybody coming, but they're all from all different parts of the world. And they're kind of coming all into one spot. And this is going to be very cathartic for you. Very, very cathartic. So if we want to look in to when you're meeting this person, I see you meeting them in, because I'm seeing engagement fast, like March next year. And I know you said you're super mega single right now. Well, that is not going to be for long, my girl, because this is clear. And I can see it all happening, and it's showing March timeline for you. So hopefully this answered your question. And yeah, hopefully that answered everything. That's exciting.
Yes. Thank you, Andrea, for your question. And we do want to thank everybody for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics today. We have reached the end of today's live stream today, and we were live for 1 hour. But we are live every single week. So we will be back next week at the same exact time. But if you are wanting to connect with Psychic Thalia here, because we've had so many great answers delivered by her today, and we just absolutely love this chance to answer as many questions as we can during during our free live preview of California Psychics. So just thank you everybody for attending. You can always visit us on CaliforniaPsychics.com in the California Psychics app to connect with Psychic Thalia for a one-on-one personalized experience with her and get guaranteed answers to your questions. Make sure you use that code Clarity10 for a $10 credit toward your next reading. And Thalia, when is the very next time that you're going to be online and available for these readings?
Right after this. So right after this, I'll be online. Yeah. And then the rest of my schedule.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Yes, I'll be online right after this. And then I have appointments all throughout the week, Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. I also am online Tuesday to Thursday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And I'm also on Fridays from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics. And until next time, thank you, everybody, and bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.